Timmy, she just threw a whole drink on Tisha. She needs to get the out of here. She needs to get the whole out of here.
She needs to go or we're about to go.
Call the police and drug catch your
Do that, bitch! Do it! Do it, bitch!
You are not going to believe what recently happened behind the cameras on Love and Marriage Huntsville. What went down between Stormi and LaTisha was not a small disagreement or a normal argument. It was a full explosion. It felt like both of them had been waiting a long time to release everything they had kept inside, and when the moment arrived, neither one held anything back. Anyone who has followed the show closely could see this clash coming because the tension between them was never hidden. It began quietly, almost like whispers of shade that you could overlook if you did not pay attention. At first, the attitude seemed small enough to ignore, but with time, the energy around them grew heavier. Stormi entered the show as a new face with a rising business and a reputation already strong outside of the series. LaTisha, on the other hand, had been part of the show from the beginning, building her name step by step while standing next to Morrow. With these two women being strong, confident, and focused on success, you might think they would support each other. Instead, what we saw was two personalities sizing each other up every time they appeared together.
I look like my cousin, so I had to switch it. I look like my cousin just did.
The competition between them was silent but clear. There were signs long before this blow-up. One moment that made the division obvious happened during the Business Brunch episode. Stormi made a bold comment about certain women only shining because of who they married. She did not speak any name, but the message was loud enough that fans instantly assumed she meant LaTisha. LaTisha's storyline has always included her connection to Morrow, their work in real estate, his influence, and the way she has been trying to step outside his shadow and build her own identity. Stormi's comment struck right in the center of that theme. And LaTisha did not let it slide. During the following episode, she delivered her own pointed remark, saying some individuals believe success is based on social media followers instead of putting in real effort. That statement was clearly aimed at Stormi, whose business thrives heavily online. That was not random shade. It was a warning shot.
Is there something that was said on camera that made you feel that way?
Was it? No, not on camera, not with the show, no. More so in interviews, like interviews.
My interview?
I can't remember if it was your interview, but it was other interviews for sure.
It showed that neither woman planned to back down, and each encounter after that carried more bite. Whether it was during interviews, confessionals, or group scenes, neither one trusted the other. Stormi felt LaTisha acted fake and looked down on her. LaTisha felt Stormi talked too much, loved attention, and seemed unappreciative of the opportunity the show gave her. Their tension stayed cold for a long time, but cold pressure eventually bursts. However, what happened on camera was nothing compared to what took place backstage. It all started on what was supposed to be a normal filming day. Glam teams were working, producers were organizing the set, and everyone was preparing for their next scenes. Then, out of nowhere, loud voices broke the calm. Not normal bickering. This was heated yelling, filled with anger. When people looked around to see where the noise was coming from, they discovered Stormi and LaTisha going at it.
I do not know what the landscape is gonna look like. I cannot have what I feel like I need. I can be literally running on E and I'll still go forward because like in my spirit, if I'm in flow, whatever's supposed to come to me will come.
Martell was already in the hallway wearing his microphone, ready to film his next moment. When he heard the shouting, he walked toward the noise, thinking it might be a misunderstanding or maybe another emotional scene that the producers expected. But once he reached the area, it was clear things had already gone too far. People who witnessed the scene said LaTisha was standing extremely close to Stormi, with her finger pointed in the air, shouting, "Say that stuff to me right now. Say it directly, not behind a confession room camera." Stormi did not step back. She fired back by saying, "You act fake. Speak boldly like you do online." That is when everything escalated. The yelling turned into complete chaos. Martell immediately stepped between them, saying, "Calm down. What is this?"
When people feel that they can use you and not respect the fact that they did use you.
He tried to separate them, but the anger was already boiling. Stormi's voice was shaking like she had been carrying heavy emotions for a long time. LaTisha looked furious and hurt at the same time. Security rushed in, producers were shouting commands, and someone even threw off their headset while trying to calm the situation. The entire set was shut down because the fight got too dangerous to continue. The question everyone was asking afterward was simple: what pushed them this far? The answer went much deeper than a few social media comments. People close to production began sharing pieces of information about what had been happening off-camera. First, there were whispers about Stormi being in private conversations with the network about a potential spin-off, not just an extended storyline, an entire separate show. When LaTisha discovered this, she felt threatened. She considers herself a key figure of the franchise, someone who earned her spot from day one. She has also been trying to reinvent herself as an independent businesswoman and step out from being known only as Makro's wife. Hearing that a newer cast member might receive her own series cut her pride deeply. Then the situation grew even worse. Rumors spread that Stormi had receipts connected to Maro. These were not harmless messages or work-related communication. They were linked to cheating stories. Maro's name has appeared in rumors before, and there have been several people claiming to have dealt with him secretly. But this time, the whispers said Stormi had real evidence. If that were true, it would be explosive, especially for LaTisha, who has defended Maro many times. She has stood by him publicly, even when others questioned their marriage. So the idea that another cast member might be holding damaging information about her husband felt like betrayal on a personal level. During the backstage confrontation, one source claimed LaTisha even shouted, "You think this show will protect you? Try me." That was not performance energy. That was genuine pain mixed with anger. Just when everyone thought the situation could not escalate further, something else happened. 2 days after the backstage fight, a short, blurry cell phone video leaked online. It was only 10 seconds long, but that was enough to set social media on fire. In the clip, Stormi can be heard yelling, "Say it to my face now." Meanwhile, LaTisha is being held back by 2 crew members. Her expression is full of rage. Stormi's arms are moving wildly while someone off-camera screams, "Stop it! Get them out!" Within an hour, the hashtag Stormi v LaTisha began trending. Viewers were divided. Some defended Stormi, saying she finally released emotions she had been hiding. Others said she crossed a line for involving LaTisha's marriage. Comment sections filled with opinions like, "Stormi held that in way too long," and "LaTisha dishes out shade but cannot take it." Things escalated again when Stormi went live on Instagram. She sat in her glam room looking fired up, speaking clearly and confidently. She said she did not need a show to validate her success, and that she had been successful long before joining the cast. She said she always speaks honestly and does not pretend for cameras. Even though she did not mention a name, everyone knew she was referring to LaTisha. She ended the live with a piercing line, "If you can't handle real, maybe reality TV is not for you." LaTisha responded in a quieter way. She posted a Bible verse on her Instagram story, "No weapon formed against me shall prosper," adding the caption, "God doesn't like ugly." Then she deleted it, but not before people took screenshots. After the posts and leaks, production insiders said executives at the network were extremely upset. Legal warnings were issued to prevent more recordings from leaking. The network feared the situation would damage the brand because the show already had a history of cast conflicts spilling into public spaces. They wanted to control the narrative before it spiraled any further. But at the same time, executives also understood that controversy boosts ratings. They quickly adjusted reunion plans and other future filming ideas. They knew viewers would tune in just to see what would happen next. Still, this incident forced the network to take action. Production was temporarily shut down. Executives personally came to the set to address the situation. Stormi and LaTisha were both suspended indefinitely. They were banned from filming, interviews, or participating in any promotional material. They vanished from everything connected to the show. Rumors immediately started swirling that the network was planning a major cast shakeup. They wanted to eliminate physical altercations for safety and liability reasons. Now they were considering letting one of the women go permanently. Which one would be removed depended heavily on how deep the alleged receipts went. If Stormi truly had proof about Morrow, the network might be forced to choose sides. Both possibilities came with consequences. Losing Stormi would upset fans who love her energy. Losing LaTisha would remove one of the original pillars of the show. Either decision would completely change the show's future. And in the middle of everything was one person who witnessed the entire scene, Martell. Some people said he tried to break it up. Others claimed he watched quietly, almost amused. Martell understands how drama increases attention. Whether he stepped back intentionally or simply froze, nobody knows. What people do know is that he stayed silent publicly, and that silence made fans question his motives. Was he waiting for the right moment to take the spotlight again? Or was he trying to avoid more negativity? Carlos King's name also came up because he has a reputation for turning conflicts into unforgettable television moments. Some insiders believed he and Martell saw the feud building and chose not to interfere. Whether true or not, the situation eventually slipped out of everyone's control. Now fans are left wondering what will happen next. Will Stormi return? Will LaTisha stay? Will the network make a dramatic cast cut? Or will this entire situation become the main topic of the next season? Whatever happens, this moment has changed the future of Love and Marriage Huntsville forever. Leave your thoughts in the comments and remember to subscribe to our channel for more updates and new videos.